Hey folks, welcome back to MusicalConman Plays the Binding of Isaac. I just finished my last run, and you know what? I did a File 1 run. I tried to make progress. I tried to play as well as I felt like I could, and now I'm ready to do a File 1 run and just do whatever seems fun. Let's go. It's me, Musical. Okay, we have a beard, we have a box, Meeseeks box, and we have 2 soul hearts as our max health. Our speed is pretty bad. That little techie spider is displaying enemy health, which is not necessarily incredible. But if nothing else, if we got enemies rushing at us and we need to know, am I doing enough damage to take it down before it hits me, or do I need to dodge? And it is helpful. Good to know how long a champion enemy like that is going to last, and the answer is until it finds the fire. Looks like our damage is a little above normal, our fire rate is not great, our range is pretty bad, our luck is positive. Overall, not an incredible round, but this Meeseeks box can help us hopefully get into the shop. I only really use Meeseeks box, or Mr. Me, or whatever it is, the Rick and Morty reference item, to try and get items for free from shops or devil deals. I know it has other functions, but it just seems valuable. Well, that's pretty hard to compete against, game. If you really want me to use the Meeseeks box all over, I think it could find secret rooms. I know it can damage enemies. I know it can pick up things that I can't normally reach. Yeah, that's fine. 3 bombs when I need them. I could probably blow up that tinted rock. Bomb City. Oh my goodness. All active items all day. Get me one of those. Maybe? No luck. Okay, Mr. Meeseeks. You're fired. Friendship ended with Mr. Meeseeks. Now shoot the whoop is my best friend. 2 room charge. Love it. Free to use on a big room as long as I clear the big room. And whew, does it make that big room itself pretty free. Interesting. So now there's different colors to the health bars depending on how much health it has. So it doesn't give me a health bar for the little twin, but I assume I can still separately damage the little twin. But it's just showing the full boss HP. Whew, it is tough to dodge that thing with 0.88 speed. And nevertheless, we do it. We don't seem to have a lot of ways to get to our boss fight. Alright, that's not where the secret room is, so it's probably up here. Sorry, not boss fight. Get to the downpour after our boss fight. But we'll blow these up, see if we get anything from it. That's probably not a key. Nope, could have been bombs our key. It isn't. Now that we're not relying solely on these 2 soul hearts, I'm willing to spend a little bit to see what we can get out of here. Anything? Alright, keys. Those aren't keys. They really aren't. Okay, well, we spent 1 soul heart and 1 red heart and got nothing. Is there a key for sale in here? I just really want to go to the downpour, you guys. Hey, that's cool. If I was going to do that, I guess I could have done it in the first place. So, I head to the keeper, penny tiers. We shoot pennies. Alright, and that seemed fun. Sorry, I need to remember I said I wasn't going to try and play too well. I was going to do what seemed fun. Shoot dupe is fun. Pow pow. And we got our key back, so that's nice. It seems fun to skip the cutscene. Woo! Doesn't seem fun to go into that curse room. Blast them. Oh no, I would have blasted them to these. That would have been more fun than having them alive. Hey, spider gave them a charm effect. Now I know I could let them go free. If I'm willing to wait while he picks up and throws 5 more rocks at me. Okay, come here. Come on, buddy. Right here? Yeah, there you go. Good job. If I want to turn a bomb into 4 cents, I have the ability to do so. Well, that is what Curse the Blind does. You know what? Let's make the right choice. Ugh. Should have stayed true to my left roots. What if that were a secret room? Wouldn't that be neat? This doesn't seem like a great candidate for shoot to it. Oh my goodness, it's got... I thought 4 skater spiders seemed too easy. You know, what if that's a secret room? There's a guaranteed half-heart payout even if it's not. Man, look at that. Speed up. Okay, I need to save my bombs. If I want to go to the mines. If that seems fun. Okay, let's not play it one more time, because then we would die. Now we can play it one more time. And now we just don't have to not get hit, or we'll die. And that's fair. Yeah, as long as we never get hit by anything, everything's fine. I could go to the shop and try to get some kind of health if I get one more penny like I just did. Let's try and get rid of that orbital. When you kill the enemy they're on, they go to another enemy. And if you kill all their enemies, who knows what happens. Yeah, I think that seems like a decent investment. Alright, well, it would be really nice if we had Shoop to Whoop to spend on that. It is possible to make bomb paths to get to those golden poops. We don't have bombs, and even if we did, it would be a lot of bombs to do it. But it's handy to know. Do I want to do Angel Path this run? Or do I want to just go into the Devil Deal, see if it's good, and decide based on quality? You know, if you want me to be good, you know, make me an offer. Or have the devil, you know, make me an offer that isn't very good, and then make me an offer when you have the choice to do so or not. Oh, man, Head of the Keeper is really generating tears. We have low damage, but I keep doing this on a regular basis. Yeah, kind of got cornered a little bit there. Maybe didn't pick a great place to dodge into. You know, if we had Head of the Keeper and we got Soy Milk, I almost tried to run over that blasted out gap, and that wouldn't have gone very well for me. Soy Milk, something, you know, where your damage is nothing, but you hit a bunch of times. I bet our economy would really get going. So I almost always choose damage up over tears up when given the choice, but if I could get an equivalent option here, tears up might be wiser. Oh no! Anyway, I value Angel Path, and also I don't value Soul Hearts. I skipped that to get the guaranteed Angel Deal next time, and if you're lower on health, you're more likely to have a higher sense of tension, which can lead to increased enjoyment of the run, so that's why I chose to skip both the Devil Deal and the Soul Heart there. For fun. Okay. That was an interesting... We're doing it again. Pills. I love our hair. I don't love speed down again. Okay. One of those. Usually it's going to be just a path down to the next floor, but sometimes it'll be a crawl space. We're going to save. Hopefully we get enough charges for another activation on this floor, then we could use that in the curse room to get down. We could definitely use this to get down the game a little faster. It would be more fun to have more items. I think items are the fun part of the game. Okay, so let's look at our Eden stats while we run around and fight this very, very long room. Looks like our firing rate is pretty standard. Ooh, can this help us? Yes, that did some. Our speed started out better than average and now is almost exactly average. Damage slightly better. Our range, not great, but not abysmal, but probably below average as these Eden starts go. Luck slightly positive. Shot speed a little slow, whatever. So I would say that we're getting a pretty basic start. Our health is not incredible, but we do have an active item that's at least interesting. Ooh, and we get a choice between... Oh my goodness. I'm not used to these. Choice between a familiar or continuum. It's not that exciting. Or it's not often useful. But honestly, the range up is cool. Little Loki is an okay familiar, but whatever. We do have blank card options. We do have soul heart options available for purchase. So wait, we didn't pick up a half soul heart anywhere. Did those yellow flies drain our active item charge instead of damaging us? Okay, well I don't want to use that. I would like to blow up that tinted rock, but I don't really have a lot of recourse to turn my beliefs into action. Speak of flies? Okay. Continuum tears. Not really doing much here, but the range up, I guess, if we happen to dodge further away from it, could be useful. Yeah, I think I'd like to get back into Isaac. It's a little tricky, but it is fun to do, and that's worth something. I can generate a little content for a person I like and care about. I can generate a little content for the YouTube algorithm. You know what? If we're gonna have range ups, at least we're on a character where range ups do something. Well, I guess my plan to go into the curse room and then use the shovel's effect to get out of the curse room for free would prevent me from going to the downpour. But if I go back in the curse room and back out, well, it kind of prevents me from having my soul heart. And I like the downpour. I'm going to keep going to the downpour until I get the thing I want from it. Don't have any money. Don't have any dreams, but we got love. And that counts for something. I'm pretty sure the shovel will not take you to the downpour. Okay, we could skip a long way. So this is a Dross XL. Yep, that's the one that spawns the fart clouds, and then when it dies, it launches and explode. What do these do? They spin. They shoot. They spin and shoot away from you when they take damage. I don't know. I could go into the boss gauntlet right away. I don't know that I super want to do that this exact second, but it is good to know where they are. Are these the white fires? It's hard to tell with on the Dross not knowing how the color palette affects it, but I think these are the white fires. Here are definitely some things to spend keys on, or at least something. Ooh, the pops. Eyeball. Okay, Mom's Wig is a great item. Offers a lot of damage potential. Eyeball tears with massive range and the ability to go through walls seems really interesting. So I guess there's options always gives us a choice. There's options always gives us a choice between two, which means when we would get a choice between two from like a lucky thing, now it gives us a choice between three, one of which is invisible, and that's kind of cool. Makes theirs options a little better. Because now, when you get a thing like that, it's not like, oh, my item didn't even do anything I wasn't already getting. My item made it even better than it already was. So that's the Fart Cloud one. Here, shoot the other two. I could really use some shot speed right now. Oh, okay, so it doesn't launch a lobbing bomb. It just instantly explodes. Okay, speed up, shot speed further down. Okay, our shot... I never thought I would be someone who wanted or cared about shot speed as a stat, but wow is our shot speed in the dumpster with these eyeball tears. They barely get out of our face, and when they do... My goodness. Oh, I knocked it into other eyeball tears. Alright, give me some choices. Bone tears. Brittle bones. Oh, whoops. That was not bone tears. I'd better fill those up. Well, that is a lot of health up, if I can keep it. And luckily, I have a lot of red health around to make that happen. I've seen both of my treasure rooms. I know where my shop is, and I don't have any money to do it. Oh, these are the white fires. Let's take advantage of that to get some free transport.
Feels like I'm walking on sunshine.
I don't want to fight the bosses like this, but I do want to go into the mirror room. Hey, on an XL floor. Nice, nice. Glad I transformed. On an XL floor, do you get to fight both bosses? And get items from both? Probably would be, I guess, better to fight them on regular mode. Oh, yeah, there's 2 treasure rooms. Do they both give me a knife piece? Does one of them give me a regular item? Or does one of them give me nothing? What happens on an XL floor of the Downpour/Dross? This is an exciting run for science, and science, in this case, is in fact fun. So I think that fulfills my contractual obligation not to focus on being good. Takes a little while to get these little shots over to an enemy, and then they just bounce away. But our resource game is strong. I guess I should just be... Oh, interesting. So if you drop that, you can't go down to another floor from within the mirror world. Which makes sense, because where would you even go to? Right. Got a little stressed with all those lob shots and all my shots mixing together all funny like. Oh, I suppose I should have gone into that item room to see what was in it. Fair enough. You know what? I'm gonna try something. If I pick it up, I have a theory for what could happen. The way these could work, and I wonder if it's whatever one you go into first has the thing, and the other one has nothing. And I wonder if that changes if you haven't picked it up yet. I don't think it would do anything, but it would be funny if I got 2 of these. Alright, blast them. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. Okay, you only get 1. But for the bosses, do you get 2 or do you only get 1? Science demands we learn. That means we need to not die on this room. Thank you, buddies. We could die in this room if we wanted. That would be pretty hype, as the kids say in Fortnite. Man, I was listening to a podcast that was talking about like some of the Apple versus Epic lawsuit shenanigans. Like just the, you know, obviously the massive power that Apple has, but the like not insignificant massive power that multi-billion-dollar entity Epic has over the gaming industry. Wow, it is really hard to get low shot speed shots into this thing. Wonder if I would have better luck coming at it from the other side. Okay, come on. Whew, that was a tricky one. I like experiments. HP up, range down. I can work with that. And interesting, that empty red heart container took a red heart out of our bone hearts to fill up that red heart container, which I guess makes sense. That's not ideal. Okay, focus on avoiding the bullets. These shots might hit eventually. Okay, those don't damage, they just knock back. We have lost our pseudo holy mantle, by which I mean holy mantle, but we're not the lost, so it's pseudo. You know, maybe having this army of pop shots means that that rotation attack will swirl the dips into the shots. That was a little close for comfort, considering that's the attack that hit us last time. You know what? We have a whole lot of pop shots that sort of hang out over here. I do like the sort of art for the continuum poppers. And see, that one swirled right into the pops. No trouble. Come on. Pops. Hit it. Well, such is the way of the samurai. Can't stop me. Smelter. We get to eat trinkets, including mysterious paper. And that gave us... Oh, okay, it shows up on our item bar now as an eaten trinket. We also have divorce papers, which is a tears up and that bone heart. Our damage stat is pretty bad. Speed is fine. Fire rate seems decent. Probably because we have a Tears up in our starting lineup. As much as I would like to use that to get in there, not ideal. Wafer is going to be great once we get to floors where we take more than a half heart of damage. And you know what? I believe that we'll get to those floors. Maybe one of these runs I should just say, oh, that was it. Oh, well. But I believe in fun. I believe in vibe. You know, okay, that's a good question. The previous video, my goal was to be good. And the last video, my goal was to be fun. What is my goal for this run? Is my goal for this run still to be fun because it's a video contiguous with the previous filmic experience, which I provided as a content creator? Or is the objective of this video to provide, you know what? Yeah, we have good as the goal for the first, for a previous one, which, you know, for you is a different video, but I recorded it just before this, so it counts to me. So we had good, and then we had fun, and the goal for now is going to be insightful. What can we learn about the game? What can we learn about life? What can we learn about ourselves? And that's the content that we're really here for today on this channel. Also, I want that red heart refill. That is a different part of the content that I'm here for in that particular room. And you know, what we're here for in a given room of Isaac, what we're here for in a given part of our lives, is there any way that we can connect those two and really see that all things are connected? And you know, I shot Baby Plum once, but what if I don't anymore? Problem solved. Got the shovel again, got a money sink, got a health up. Okay, insightful, provided us with a lot of useful insight on the nature of mortality. That will use whatever our active item effect is, which in this case is the shovel. I'm just going to consider it a use of the shovel again. I want those crawl spaces, but I don't appear to be getting them. There is a restock. So if we find a way to get infinite money, and also we get 15 cents on this floor right now, we could have those things happen to us. But, you know, we did 2 runs of fun, and we did a long run of good. I think it's time for another run of insightful. Like, Crooked Penny, 50-50. This is such a philosophical item. You know, do we want 2 shovels or no shovels? Or would we rather never know? I think Crooked Penny is probably modeled on the Schrodinger's cat philosophical dilemma. You know, originally posed as something to make quantum mechanics seem ridiculous. But let's think about it, you know? If there's a cat in a box with a radioactive particle that has a 50% chance of having decayed, and there's a 50% chance that the cat is dead or alive, and there's no way to know which is which until it is observed, so too with the shovel in the video game The Binding of Isaac Repentance, or even, dare I say, Afterbirth Plus, where Crooked Penny and the shovel were both items that could be acquired. As a matter of fact, I believe Crooked Penny was a part of the game as recently, as long ago, in fact, as Afterbirth. And one health up. That's not too exciting. You can go without it. What about 2 health up? And you know, what if we just happened to run into a battery and it got us another health up? Would we then face regret for having picked up the initial health and not risked it all for a chance at 4 health up? Speaking of risking it all, devil chance on the next floor. I was about to think it would be fun and funny to throw away our soul heart for fleeting potential gain, but we're not here to be fun and funny in this run. We're here to be deep thinkers. And one of our deep thoughts is, if we have 2 copies of Placenta, do we have 1 copy of the regeneration effect or 2 copies of the regeneration effect? Is there any way for those of us with no missing red health to even know? And what would that mean to have 2 copies of the regeneration effect? Would it mean that we have the same regeneration effect that triggers twice as frequently? Or we have it at the previous frequency, but when it triggers, it heals for twice the quantity? If we were missing a single half-heart and the placenta triggered, would we even know whether that had happened? We did not take damage. We just lost some active item charge. So that's a pretty cool thing to know that it happens. And you know, we are caught in the circle of fireflies, as all of us are caught in the circle of fate within our own lives, struggling to escape what seems to come for us, yet no matter how far or how fast we run, inextricably bound up in the wheel. Alright, I don't want to release that bottom right one. I saw those water buckets and kind of thought that those water bucket ghosts were going to come out, which would have been bad. And what is the nature of bad? Is bad equal to, equivalent to, identical to evil? If it is not, are there things that are bad but not evil? Or perhaps all evil things are bad and all bad things are evil, but not in identical quantities. For example, one famously evil character in popular mythology, religion, so on, is Satan, the devil, whom, until recently, our character had a 100% chance of encountering after a conflict with the senior management of this level. However, as a result of our recent actions, that currently sits at 36%. And we have to wonder, is it good to avoid meeting the devil? Because we know that if I, or my character, or any of us, completely forewent that meeting, we would indeed be greeted by the angels the next time we were available for a deal, and we could not be greeted by the angels through normal means unless we had first seen and resisted Satan's temptations. So I ask you again, is it good to receive an invitation to the devil's parlor? For only by receiving such invitation may we ascend into the glories of divine grace. Yet, by desiring that invitation for our... Certainly we might claim it is for divine grace, but really, are we not... Is that not necessarily a selfish wish? Is that truly a holy desire? Are tears up and range down one of the better things that have happened to us in a while? All of these and more are questions worthy of deep philosophical inquiry. Yet another question is, why does Wormwood jump over us on its first leap, when on 2 of these recent dashes, had it only acted with swift dedication to lunge upon its prey, it could have had us twice more than it already has. Yet, due to its exuberant, bounding leap, we remain far healthier than we would have were the predator more vicious. Or is this an essential part of the nature of Wormwood? Would it be Wormwood if it acted otherwise? It's hard being such a deep thinker. Bum friend? Goodbye. Anyway, like I was saying about good and evil, Satan is good, and we love evil. So, we've got the Satanic Bible, we've sacrificed our bum friend, and no more of that philosophy junk. I don't care about Hegelian dialectics. Ew. Give me a Mountain Dew and a Crunch Bar, baby. Two things that the human being recording this video rarely consumes, but would not mind whatsoever. Uh-oh. Was some nerd about to say, in this particular instance, who cares? That's nerd talk. 'Cause now we're cool with Satan. Yeah. And that's not going to be an exhausting character to carry out for the next up to an hour, depending on how this run goes. Punk rock forever. Whoa. But oh no, I thought I killed him, but yes, I'm coming back. No, the philosophy nerd defeats me in my own kingdom? So is the nature of Hegelian dialectic, to merely negate the thesis, to merely provide antithesis, is not enough to defeat it. Only synthesis can resolve the contradictions of nerd. No. It's the punk's will banishes me once more. Go home, nerd. Alas, I rest defeated. And that's your theater for today. No more skits. We don't have to play serious either, because we already did that. What moods have we not yet conquered? We've been punk, we've been philosophical, we've been fun, we've been tryhard. What if we just went for complete neutrality? This is a battle against a boss, the name of which I don't remember. It appears to summon many bullets and many smaller enemies, the names of which I do not know. Sometimes it jumps and attempts to shoot me with the bullets, removing the eternal hearts I so dearly prized. Of course, to dearly prize eternal hearts is not objective, and I was punished for my lack of neutrality with the presence of finality. Thanks for watching.